Akachuku
Nam.
Igwe Bekaramunu.
Okay. Igwe.
and Iroquois has fallen.
Hey!
The Igwe has gone to meet his ancestors.
Hey!
Hey!
What is this? What is this? High Chief Mwemena. To be killed like a dog in Mbwede. No, this is a tragedy. This is unacceptable. I mean, how could such a... Oh my God. What? When did this kind of thing start happening here?
My people, this tussle has gone on for too long. In fact, too long that we have decided to put a stop to it today. Mbede deserves a sitting king. We cannot continue to mess around. That is why our neighboring communities are making a caricature of ourselves.
You see, we the Kingmakers consider what is happening now as an abomination. Our neighboring communities do not even have the kind of pedigree that we have. A pedigree that was bequeathed to us by our ancestors. Our ancestors that must be turning in their graves now because of the kind of problem we have in our community. Please let us find a solution to this problem.
Yes. One way or the other. But they must. We the Kingmakers emphasize the word must be free of this unending dispute.
And that is why we, the Kingmakers, have taken a decision after thorough deliberation to appoint a regent.
What? Never! Regent.
Never! A regent on the revered stool of Mbedeland. Now, that is an aberration, a blatant abomination. It is a misrepresentation of the will of the revered gods of Mbedeland. That stool is not for any stopgap arrangement. Listen, I insist that the Kingmakers do what they all know. I mean, what Umbede knows as the appropriate thing, and crown me, Ozi Chukwu, as the God-defined, God-ordained Igwe of Umbedeland, forthwith.
Hey! Ozi Chukwu.
Prince Ozi Chukwu.
Igwe Ozi Chukwu.
We, the entire Kingmakers, are still consulting with the gods of Mbedeland. We have not heard from them. They have not spoken. And I cannot do anything on sentiments.
Sentiments? Huh? You call doing the only thing that easily comes to mind in this circumstance sentiments? Oh, I can see that you are behind this whole regent scheme. You see, You are trying to use your usual cunning ways to foist yourself on Umbede land as the regent.
Ozichukwu, how can you say such a thing? How can you label such a thing on me?
Prince Ozichukwu.
Don't you ever call my name again. I know your stand on this issue. You think the entire Umbede does not know of your moonlight visits to Akachukwu's house? Don't forget that straggling eyes stalk straggling legs. So hold your peace. How am I sure that this whole regent idea is not a ploy to smuggle Akachukwu onto the stool through a prearranged path?
Prince Ozichukwu. Once again, we are back to where we started. But I ask, why is it that we always have sand poured in any plan we prefer to solve this lingering problem? Why? Eh?
Prince Akachukwu, you've been keeping so quiet. You have not said anything. Please, let us share your own opinion.
My opinion on this issue does not matter. Yeah, and I tell you why. You are the kingmakers, ordained by the gods of our land to oversee matters affecting our land, part of which is appointing an Igwe for our vacant traditional stool. I will not go against whatever the gods decide. Not me. I, Prince Akachukwu, I will not do that. Whoever you say is going to be the Igwe becomes the Igwe. I will accept your verdict because it has a stamp of finality to it. That is my opinion.
Very, very, very well said. Like a true prince of Umbede land.
Exactly.
You can now see how a thoroughbred prince of Umbede land conducts himself. Oswome! 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 Ekaliva, Ekaliva, Ekalizinova, Ekalizinova, Ekalizinova.
Ekwana travel bullies.
Na didi?
Neni jelle.
Ha, okay, mwangu.
Ano me.
Mwangu neti yongwe. Ekaliva. Oswome!
Ozichukwu, I know that you did this. Why you have chosen to do this, I don't know. But if you think you are going to get away with it, then you don't know me, Ozichukwu. You don't know me. I mean, just look at women. Let's go. What have you come to do here, murderer? Pretender to the throne of Umbede land. What are you doing here? You've come to sympathize with the family of the man you murdered in cold blood, purely for suggesting an arrangement that does not favor your ambition. You killed him. And now you have come to sympathize. Get back, hypocrite. Get out from here. Akachukwu. Look into my eyes. I am Uzijuku. You keep taunting me with your nonsense. And I swear, I will shorten your lifespan on the face of the earth. Delude yourself! Just know that no one is fooled but you. You are using the little disagreement between him and me as an excuse to rope his murder around my neck. I swear by all the deities of the land, that rope will hang you first. Get back. Get away from here before the gods strike you dead. I tell you what you don't know. The blood of the man you murdered is crying for your own blood. The blood of this man is crying for your life. And you're here pretending to sympathize with his family. Go home. Go before the gods strike you dead. I'm telling you, an arrangement that you must have sponsored. Uzijuku, you dare me, and you dare the gods of our land. You challenge me and you challenge the gods. Why? I dine with the gods. I talk with the gods. I speak with the gods. And when I ask them to work, they work. And I say, go home. Go home before the gods of when they strike you dead. Go! We shall see. Anyway, I am not here for war. I am here to pay the Onu my last respects.
Murder has been defied. The gods are angry. I warn. If you have a hand in the murder of the High Chief, come out here and confess. Come and confess! Yes! When the gods render their judgments, it will be too late to plead for mercy. I'll give you one opportunity, one more chance to come and confess. So everyone is innocent. Everyone is innocent. All right. Then we shall all wait for the gods to expose the actual murderer of the chief.
Wise one, please tell us, what did the gods say? Tell us, who murdered our high chief so that we can murder that person here immediately? We want to revenge.
Wise one, please tell us, who is the murderer?
Speak to us, wise one. The people want to hear the voice of the gods.
The gods gods are not definite on the actual murder of the chief.
Chief priest, your voice is trembling and your hands are shaky. Are you sure you are telling Mbere the truth? Are you?
Prince Akachukwu, I cannot mislead my people. The gods have not spoken. I'll wait for them to speak.
Did the gods ask you to obscure the truth? I'm asking you, Chief Priest.
Prince Akachukwu, the ways of men are not the ways of the gods. They have not spoken. We shall all wait for them to reveal the actual murderer of the no.
Odichukwu, I know you are behind all this conspiracy. First you kill the high chief, then you corrupt the chief priest.
I take exception to that. You murderer. You killed the Onowu. Yes, you did. You are the one. You are the one stage managing everything to achieve a preconceived but publicly acknowledged objective. You underrate me. You underestimate me. You will only ascend that throne over my dead body.
I like the way you talk. Take exceptions to all sorts of things. But you know that I know that the entire Mbede knows that you are behind all this. All for a throne that does not even belong to you. No.
I'm leaving.
No, wise one! You cannot leave until the gods speak. Even if it means our staying here for days. My people, have I spoken your mind?
Yes, you have.
From all indications, we're all going to be here. We're all going to live here. We're all going to die here. So we shall stay until the gods speak.
Prince Akachukwu, the elects of the gods on spiritual matters cannot be dictated to.
I see. You cannot be dictated to. You cannot be dictated to. Huh? You cannot be dictated to. Good. Now you know you can be dictated.
up and get out of the road. I said, get out of. Come on, get up.
I want to speak with the prince.
Speak with the prince? Did I hear him just say, speak with the prince?
So you heard, which means you can use those things by the side of your head for what they are supposed for. Congratulations.
The nerves.
You dirty madman! Come! We will kick out the insanity that disturbs you today, idiot! Good.
All right, it's okay. Amami, here, get out of my way.
He knows my name. He knows my name. He calls me by my name. Good. Our prince knows my name.
Now that you have achieved your aim of letting everybody here know that I know your name, I think your madness can now be managed. That's the consolation. Get out of my way. I have an appointment to keep.
Our prince, do you know the difference between a hawk and a vulture?
You want to try me? Of course I do. A vulture is a scavenger, but a hawk is a predator.
So, what are you, Prince Akachukwu?
I am a predator. The worst type you can ever imagine. And if you remain here blocking my way, you will know why I am a predator.
Who do the people suspect is behind the murder of the High Chief?
You see?
Please don't patronize me. I want a straight answer. Who do they think did it? Simple.
Well, they said it. Not that it matters, but they said it that you did it. You see, they based their nonsensical conclusion on the talk about town, that you openly resisted the regency idea, accusing Mbemele of planning to ascend the throne of Mbede through the back door.
I see. Now the man is dead. The veritable story of the singing night bird and the dead child the morning after.
Majority of them also believe in Aka's right of succession to the throne. That's the more reason we move fast to do whatever it takes to achieve our objective, which is to crown you the next Igwe. You see, speed is of essence, and the task ahead is of quite daunting, and the death of Mbemene.
The gods know that I did not order anyone. Neither did I lay a finger on that old man. The whole thing befuddles the mind. It seems there is an orchestrated attempt aimed at making me look bad to the people.
Not just that. You see, the situation between you And Aka is worse as we speak. With the elimination of Mbemena and the death of the chief priest,
Okay. What does our tradition recommend in situations like this concerning the Igwe sheep stool?
The tradition empowers the kingmakers to choose a fifth member before vote is cast in an important issue. And the High Chief is allowed to vote on a decision only when there is a tie.
I see. What about the chief priest? Can the kingmakers bypass his presence and reach a consensus on who should be the next Igwe?
The answer to that is yes and no. Yes, we can bypass the chief priest. The chief priest can be changed. The most important thing is that whoever that will become the next Igwe must be the exclusive preserve of the gods.
Yes. The gods. The gods. The gods will make the choice. I think I just have to do something about the gods.
You have to
do something. Yeah, come on. How are you two young men of Mbede doing this evening?
We are doing very well, sir. Thank you for asking.
You don't have to mention. I guess it's my responsibility finding out how my own people are doing. And how is Mbede this evening?
Mbede is very fine. Everybody is cool, my prince.
You know, the two of you are among the most enterprising young men we have in Mbede. So when are you going to come to my office so we get to know ourselves better?
I'll bring him to the office, my prince.
Why don't we make next week? Next week?
Next week. Next week.
Beautiful. I'll be expecting you people next week. By the way, let me allow you to enjoy your evening like every other young man would at this time of the evening in Mbede. And make sure you sleep in your houses.
Definitely will.
My prince will sleep in the house.
Don't over-enjoy yourselves. Until then.
Ikeji, is it by force to become somebody's friend? I still stand my ground. I will never have anything to do with that man. Me, never.
Will you cool down, Ejofo? You don't know what tomorrow will bring. That man is a force to reckon with. Just have him as an option and keep it at the lowest shelf of your mind.
No.
That's just it.
Not
One
me.
day you will need him.
I say not me.
Let's go.
Me with that man.
You know that.
I will not know him.
Good afternoon, my lady. Which car in particular would my lady prefer to use today?
Emeka, what's the meaning of this? Is this a new madness your boss has introduced here?
My prince orders that my lady do not enter the carport.
And for what reason? Or reasons he asked you to give me when I ask why did you order?
Security reasons, my lady. My prince orders that any car you choose for an outing should be communicated to the guards before you step out of the house. This will enable the guards to carry out a thorough security sweep on the car. That way, your security is guaranteed.
Now you listen to me. Tell your prince that I do not need his or your security guarantee to move around in Bidi. The God I serve is my security. So you talks should not bother about me. And I don't want you to do anything for me. So you get out of my way.
I'm sorry, my lady. Orders are orders.
You mean you will not allow me to have access to my own car? Because of some foolish orders you must abide by? Is that what you're saying to me?
I thought I told you to wait for me.
And what is going on?
Some instructions.
From?
Your father left an instruction that I'm barred from using my own car unless I send words out first. I think you should ask Kingmaker here. He will explain to you later.
And Emeka, what is this about?
My prince, I'm acting within the orders laid down by your father, the crown prince.
You're following orders. Are you trying to tell me that if my father asks you to cock that gun and shoot my mother, you're gonna pull the fucking trigger? And because that's what you're trying to tell me. Only in the name of your following orders.
My prince, orders are meant to be followed and obeyed.
Orders are meant to be followed and obeyed. What can I have regard to it?
I want to dare you to stop me while I drive out.
Orders are meant to be followed and obeyed.
Emeka, you're cocking a gun at me. Emeka. Emeka, you...
Well, I see that you're in a terrible hurry, right? Yes, sir. So I'll just give the check to you so you can go.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you helping me. God will bless you.
Well, old, successful people like us have no choice but to help young men like you to grow and to assist elderly people in the village so they can keeping on. It's all right. Just a minute. This checkbook. Today is 17th, right?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. No, don't worry, it's okay. Yes. Here.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, now that you have collected your check, I think you can sit down and let's have a drink.
Sir, I appreciate you wanting me to drink with you, but please, I have to rush up to some other things.
You young man, you are always in a hurry. You want to go and invest it immediately so it begins to yield dividends, right?
Yes, sir. We need to work hard so as to be like mentors like you.
Mentor. I'm impressed. You consider me a mentor. Thank you very much. It's all right, you can go now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. He doesn't know who I am. He does not know who I am.
The great Imogudu is aware of the intrigue playing out between you and your co-contestant. But do not be afraid. You shall be the next king of the kingdom. Go and get ready for your coronation.
But the situation has gotten dire. The High Chief and the Chief Priest are both dead.
The High Chief will be replaced. The great Imagudu will send the Chief Priest to the Kingmakers, who will turn the situation in your favor. Do not be afraid. Your fate has already been sealed.
But how do we make Akachukwu to conform to the choice of the gods without him raising the expected dust, as he surely will, knowing that he was skimmed out of the throne?
Has the great Imagudu ever let you down before?
No, Your Highness.
Then, get ready for your coronation. The great Imagudu will take care of Akachukwu. As from now, you must do as the great Imagudu directs.
Usifo, you have some real goods here.
I just brought them. I just brought this one. They just came in, so they are moving, sure.
Man, good news.
What is it?
Prince Akachukwu kept his promise. Seriously, I got the money.
My brother, congratulations.
He even added a little extra. He says that one is a gift. His own contribution to my upcoming marriage ceremony.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, he agrees to a 5% interest rate on the main loan. Hey, could you imagine that? I never knew that people can be this nice.
That man is so nice, huh?
Yeah, truly he is. If not for that, it's over ambitious Usichukwu of a brother. I don't even like them.
My brother, listen. We are businessmen. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good. We should be talking about business. Huh? Let's talk about business. Leave those brothers alone. The two contestants, they are brothers. Soon enough, they will settle their scores. Yeah? Leave them alone, okay?
But Mbedi suffers. My brother Mbedi suffers all this thing.
Igedi, we should be talking about how many containers are coming into the country. Eh? That is what we should be talking about now.
Yeah, of course, you're right. You see, what happened is that let's discuss this thing over some bottles later in the tea. Maybe at the new wine bar.
Mom!
How do you see that?
Now you are talking.
Akachukwu, after all we've been through in life, you're not being fair to me. Or else, how could you leave instructions on the use of the car in our home with your talks?
I reserve the right to protect my family, whether they think they like it or not, whether they think they deserve it or not. It is purely immaterial. Protecting my family is my duty, and I will not shirk that responsibility no matter what happens.
And Father, when will you stop humiliating my mother in presence of those thugs?
It was not intended to humiliate your mother. It was intended for the good and protection of the family.
I find that insulting.
Don't find it insulting, honey. Listen to me. Whenever you feel like using any of the cars in Akajukwu's fleet, comply with the directives and the car is yours.
Dad, please rescind that instruction.
Now, so why do you always antagonize me? Why?
Because you don't treat me like your son. And I will leave this house if you don't treat me like your son.
Did you see what you have done? See what you have done to poor little innocent Nonso. If you had told him who his real father is, he would have avoided all this misunderstanding, all these arguments. We would have.
Akachukwu, Your constant insinuation over the paternity of Nonso and Ifani are beginning to bother me.
Good. Then why don't they obey me and respect me like their older brothers overseas do? Why? By the way, Nonso, why is it that you take delight in opposing me in whatever I do? Why?
Dad, because you're not fighting for me. You're not even fighting for my siblings. You're protecting your personal interest.
That's what you think, right? Okay. Go to your room, take your mother along with you. Give me some chance to think. Come on.
God forgive you.
Well, I'll entreat God to forgive you first for turning my children against me.
I did not turn them against you. You did. They don't just understand why you are the way you are. And they choose not to follow your example. And I thank God for it.
Now you're beginning to provide me with some justification for omitting them in my will.
I'm not surprised. I am not even disappointed.
I am suggesting you go into your room. Take your mother along with you. Continue with the conspiracy there, but give me time to think. I think I deserve it.
May the gods endorse and bless our initiatives. May the land have total peace from our efforts.
May the gods protect us. Give us wisdom as kingmakers, as leaders, to bestow the ancient crown of Mubede land on the rightful heir to the throne, who is the senior prince, which we all know. Yes. You're not saying it, eh?
Well, the issue of who becomes the next Igwe of Mbede land should not be drawn, into unnecessary partisanship. Unnecessary and distorted partisanship will not augur well for our people, most especially coming from us, elders and kingmakers of Mbede. Please.
Well, I stand with my brother, Agu. We, as the kingmakers, should be seen to be strongly doing the right thing and moving towards the right direction. We know and appreciate our tradition, a tradition that was bequeathed to us by people of the ages. But instead of doing the right thing, we allow ourselves to be timid and caught in the web of intrigue.
What is this right direction and bold step Akachukwu wants the kingmakers to follow through?
That is exactly what is wrong with Mbede. There you go again. Oh, why are you dragging the name of a contestant into a discussion we are holding here?
Oh.
You want to show that you have brought me over?
Yes.
See, you were talking about a non-partisanship. But it is your cohort and you that Ozichukwu have been using to infiltrate the Kingmakers Council.
Enough.
Huh?
Enough.
Enough what?
I said enough. I will not sit here and listen to elders and kingmakers of Mbede land argue as drunks in a train light bar. This is why this case have lasted so long. I won. The gods are watching. The gods are listening.
So, advice for caution. Caution in all we do. Caution in all we say. Caution. All the same, I will not miss to say that I take an exception to calling me cohort of Madabuchi. I demand an apology. I demand an apology.
What apology? Is that not what you are? Huh? If I talk, will my trousers disappear?
Okay. Well, we announce that we have formally and officially invited Chief Nnochiri to join in the Elders' Council.
Nnochiri. Chief Onyajulam, as a ranking chief in this kingdom, I demand that I have the right and the authority to know who that person is going to be or will be.
Thank you.
Yes. Speak! Speak up, speak!
What is it?
That's how all you know. Cause confusion, speak and cause confusion wherever you set your feet. That's your way.
Ojajulam, warn him. Warn him, warn him.
I want him after, not now. I want him after the meeting.
Ajebu, don't say anything. Just remind me where I was before these elements of confusion trip. Yes, you were talking about Nnochiri. You are talking about Nnochiri. Who is Nnochiri? Does Nnochiri know the situation that Mbede is in now? Does he know that? Does he know the people who are contestants? Is he from our place? Who is he? You are talking about Nnochiri. Let me tell you, you cannot succeed in forcing him into the Kingmakers Council. Exactly. We must know everything about him.
Stop it!
Stop what?
Stop this way you are going. It's not the right way. It has never been done and it will never happen here.
Stop what? Stop what? Stop what? The chief we want to smuggle into the Kingmakers Council has a right to answer the only reasonable question that has been asked here. I mean, Abu has a right to ask him any question he deems fit that he should answer before being made a member of the Kingmakers Council.
Yes.
I disagree with you.
You disagree?
I disagree with you.
You will disagree with every reasonable thing, so continue disagreeing. Disagree.
Well. As High Chief, I disagree with you, Abu, and I overrule you.
Overrule? You. Ta! You cannot overrule me. Who are you? You cannot overrule me. Overrule Lawyer.
As a High Chief, he has the right.
He has the right to overrule you and disagree with you.
Huh?
Yes.
He has the right. So, as a High Chief, he has the right.
Yes, as a High Chief, he has the right.
Ajebu, both of us should have known before. We should have known before.
Known what? Known what? What does Ajebu know? Know what?
We should have known.
Known what?
Onyebulan, we should have known that it is the finger, the hand, the leg, the neck, the total body of Ozichukwu that is at work. Yeah. He has been using two of you to infiltrate the Kingmakers Council.
Exactly.
And I tell you, as long as me and Ajebu are concerned, we will continue to oppose this inclusion you want to make now into the Kingmakers Council.
Just the same way you are tied to the apron string of Akachuku.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Ajebu, don't worry.
His apron string.
We are.
You are defending him.
Ajebu, we are not people who go to eat at the backyard, dark corners. We stand by our man because we have integrity. And we know we take. Because we take from somebody who is the rightful heir to the throne. Not
Look, it wasn't conclusive. It wasn't conclusive. It was not concluded before the Igwe joined his ancestors. And leaving the throne open for everybody, for whoever that is interested.
It's all right. Let me tell you. Personally, and me and Ajebu, we don't recognize what two of you are saying. But whether you like it or not, myself and Ajebu must continue to oppose the inclusion of that notary into this Kingmakers Council.
Bam!
Bam!
Who are you?
I am sent by the gods of Mbadalam.
Gods of Mbadalam.
It is the fowl that digs up the blade that is used to kill it.
Who sent you with such words, you madman?
If a man goes into a land dispute empty-handed, the man who has yam seedlings will begin to plant yams.
I ask you once again, you idiot, who sent you to disturb my ears with such worthless sayings?
The yam that is used in a sacrifice, if it does not die prematurely, it will surely germinate.
I think I should just kill you and be done with your nuisance.
You cannot kill me again. You will be found out!
If you can ever, Amarifa Yemen, Obodo, Lisa Zabayo. Ochichi Mwede, Odelugo, Igwe Mwede, Odelugo. If you can ever, Amarifa Yemen, Obodo, Lisa Zabayo. Kedweba Yeje, Odelugo, Ifa Yemen, Odelugo. If you can ever, Amarifa Yemen, Obodo, Lisa Zabayo. Yes. I see. This is a declaration of war, right? I accept it. If it's a challenge, I accept it. You just wait for me.
Wait for me. Uzichuku, wait for me. Thank you. Father, forgive me for what I'm about to do to this idiot.
Please, when did you become a Reverend Father?
You know, sometimes you just have recourse to the Bible. And kingmakers, chiefs, custodians of our culture, please sit down.
Thank you.
You don't come here too often, so what brings you?
Actually, we have come to inform you of the new development.
There will always be new developments where I am concerned. And my consolation is that both of you are protecting my interests, so I will always emerge victorious. What do I offer you?
Prince, personally, I don't need any refreshments now. The only refreshments I require are the name and from where is our new chief priest. Careful.
New chief priest.
Bam.
That is new development in the land. You know, we were in Onyajulam's compound holding a meeting. And
Onyajulam and his brother, Mado, did you call him Mother Abuchi? They had perfected a heavy plan to foist their member into the Kingmakers Council.
What?
Yes.
you don't even need to bother yourself because we foiled the attempted attempt.
Attempted attempt, yes.
And you,
yes, we foiled it.
Yes, and you know, we were holding this heated argument concerning their sneaky ways of doing things. And bam, from nowhere, the chief priest appeared.
Claiming that he was sent by the gods. And he is not an indigenous.
Wait. Both of you are custodians of our culture. You know our tradition very well. Have any chief priest ever been appointed from outside to come and conduct affairs in Mbede land?
Oh. No. The gods choose who will become their chief priest from that town. Prince, this one, I don't know what is happening. It is very, very doubtful. Very doubtful.
There's nothing to worry about. He will not be our chief priest. He will not be our chief priest.
So how many?
3. Yeah, and that's minus the 3 of them. No.
I think we got Pancho.
Pancho?
Yeah?
Their main man?
Of course.
The one and only. Man, I think he was gisting with his friends. And now he's dead.
Treasure. Did the prince heard?
No, I don't think he has any idea about it. But don't forget, his car is bulletproof and soundproof.
Thank goodness. That means we were never there. We denied everything.
Of course. We're not even in Mbede as we speak.
Please, manage this, manage this. It is only 500,000 naira.
Oswome! Oswome!
This is very small. You are highly respected people, and I'm promising you that I will do more.
Is it 500,000 naira? You say small thing. Hey!
You don't even need to promise anything. We know you as a man of honor. Whatever you say, you always do. So don't even bother yourself promising.
And we are the ones to promise you that you must ascend the throne of Igwe of Mbede land. Not that overtly ambitious second fiddle.
You know who goes to town forgetting that it is the stubborn grasshopper that ventures into the midst of fowls that ends up in their gullets.
Well, Prince Akajibu.
Prince Akajibu. We are just thinking about the day of coronation. That's all.
That's all.
Well, Flora. Alright, just listen up, okay? You know the deal, alright? Just get the job done, focus. And after that, you and I will go far away from here and get married, alright?
You don't have to tell me that. I've already decided to do it.
Okay. Sorry for repeating myself.
What bothers me is your boss. What if he doesn't do as he promised? What next for both of us?
Don't worry, leave my boss to me, okay? He will deliver on his promise. He's my boss, I know him.
What if you think otherwise?
My boss is not like that. He's a man of honor. Okay, fine. I understand your fears, okay? But trust me, it will never come to that. Never. All right? Okay? All right, Pancho's gotta go. I left the house for too long now. All right? All right, you know what? I'll be seeing you around, okay? And just do what you have to do. Get the job done. I believe in you. I believe you will succeed. All right? Come here.
Just go. Don't start what you can't finish. Go, I've had you.
Okay. Okay, little there. I'll be seeing you around, right? All right.
In our hotel room? What were you doing in that room you just came out from?
Sister.
You don't want to talk? No problem. I can address whoever you're with behind closed door. I will get to the bottom of this nonsense. Oh, this is the venue of a professional examination you told us you're taking today?
Sister, let's go. I will tell you everything along the way.
You better do, because if you don't, your situation will be worse than. You? Edochie China? You are the one spoiling the first daughter of Prince Usifo.
Flora, please. I love her. We love ourselves.
Shut up! You don't, because if you do, you ask her hand in marriage before taking her to the hotel room.
Please. Let's go inside and just talk.
Talk over what? Oh God. Will you return her virginity? And you? Move it! Come here!
We were almost close to achieving our objective. Very close.
Before the quarrelsome and the irritant Agu started his usual antics of questioning everything.
Huh? If they had taken the bite, by this hour, Ngbede would have had an Igbo elect. I was coming to put it to vote. To vote!
Onyajulam, the man of timber and Iroko. But when did Ngbede tradition recommended voting in Igwe's throne, no more the usual preserve of the gods? When did that happen?
Maybe you don't know. We are living in an unscripted times. As such, we change tradition as we go along. The Igwe stool has been vacant for such a long time. Long time. And the gods have not said anything. They remain adamant. Nothing positive. What do? We have to take the bull by the horn and then change it. grab it because we need it.
We almost there. But the gods have been very angry with us. Maybe that's why your plan did not work. That's why I did not say through.
Maybe not. You are seeing one side. You are not seeing the other side. Maybe not.
The appearance of the chief priest. The appearance of the chief priest. It made me to smell rat. I smell a rat. The appearance of that chief priest.
I did not smell rats. No, I did not smell rats. Rather, I saw another Akachukwu's conspiracy. He's never short of scheme to outmaneuver Ozioma to the throne. Do you understand? He's never short of it.
Well, I don't care who he is. I don't care where he came from. You see, the issue is going to be settled on next Afo day. But what I do right now is to go to the shrine and instruct the guards not to allow anybody access into the shrine.
Do that. That's what we need. But, well, I'm thinking of another wuru-wuru, another way to go about it to maneuver. Because we need the throne, and we must get it.
But this is our right. When you bring wuru-wuru into this, it's our right.
I will become Igwe. You will see.
Do not be dismayed. The great Imagudu is with you. The gods of our land are with you.
I said it. I will be Igwe. Yes, I will be Igwe. No one can stop me. No one. I will be Igwe.
Not another step for me, Flora. My princess, you're welcome. Sit down. Where the hell are you coming from, Flora? What kind of question is that? Now listen to me. I will ask you that question once more. Where the hell are you coming from? Where have you been for the past 3 hours?
I went to see the supplier. And what else is your suspicious mind telling you I went to?
Hello? She's back. Yes? Okay.
Please now, my sister.
Now get the fuck on your knees. Get down!
Should they curse?
Come on! Oh, shit!
Please, allow me to go inside.
Which prince? The one that has been back for the past 2 hours? Now move! Move it! I said move it!
Those girls have the guts to attack us. Huh? They open fire on our positions. I decree a reprisal. I want to hit back at them like a sledgehammer with all the viciousness Anga carry. I'll think up a plan of action. But until then, I need this thing kept a secret.
All right, boss.
All right? Just within this circle, this team, they took our boys. And I think we have the right to revenge. But... All right, this meeting is over. Dismiss. Talk to you later.
Come here.
Boss.
Why this straight face?
What is going on here?
My prince, nothing. I was just dishing out some discipline, that's all.
Okay, whatever. Pancho, I want you to speak to Emeka for me.
Oh, Dad. Emeka already reported to me about the matter, and I sincerely want to apologize on his behalf. Okay. But my prince, I must tell you that I'm not happy that you and Madame went out in a car that was not given security clearance. What if the car had a remote control incendiary device planted underneath?
Pancho, I mean, why are you being all dramatic? You and I know that is not possible. Come to think of it, that car was parked within the premises.
Sorry, my prince. Duty call.
Duty calls.
I will let her off this as a first-time offender. But let this be a warning to every one of you. If you're caught dining with an enemy, you won't be this lucky. Treasure, I blame you for Flora's misbehavior. If you've been alive to your duties around here, this security slip wouldn't have happened. Come to think of it, you informed me that Pancho was involved in the casualties of that attack I endorsed.
I'm very sorry, boss. But that was the information I got from those who carried out the operation. Please, I'm sorry.
Excuses. I hate excuses! You should have confirmed the information before mentioning it to me. Girls.
Yes,
Girls!
yes,
you have to sit up. You are sleeping! You are sleeping badly! Get this thing out of this place.
O ye spirits that govern our existence, I call on you now. Come and hearken to my plea. Let all conspiracies against my ambition fail. Let all my enemies bite the dust. Let everybody who stands between me and my ambition to ascend the throne of Wielded be eliminated. I am Akachukwu. I dine with the gods. I commune with the gods. I have spoken, and so shall it be.
Treasure! 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 What sound did I just hear now?
Just bombed.
What?
Yes. Come on, Olivia.
Treasure. Treasure. Akachukwu, the battle line is drawn.
Ikedi, what is the problem?
Hey, Jaffa, I'm ruined. I am ruined for life. All the goods is gone.
Ikedi, will you calm down for you to tell me what exactly the problem is?
Jaffa, everything is gone. Just like that, disappear without a trace, vanish into thin air. The whole warehouse is empty.
Hey! Wait. Are you talking about the consignment you collected the money you took from Prince Akachukwu to invest in? Hey! Well, hey, this is a huge problem. See, calm down.
I should calm down.
Let us trace it very well. Maybe we can hold somebody responsible, or we might know where the problem is coming from. Huh? Goods worth of 5 million naira cannot just disappear into thin air. It's not possible, Ikedi. It's not. Let me ask you. Before you left the warehouse, was it properly secured?
Yes. I locked the warehouse personally myself. These are the keys to the warehouse. When I got there this morning, the padlock is still in place. The iron door was not broken. Everything was intact. When I went into the warehouse, the whole place is empty. Vanished without a trace. Everywhere has disappeared. How do I repay Prince Akachukwu? How do I tell him that the goods worth 5 million naira I bought with his money has disappeared?
Now, this is a huge problem.
It is a problem. All that I have labored for all my life has just gone down the drain, just like that. Hey.
That's true. People can be something else.
If it were not for the people around that day, it would have been outright war on the market. Honestly.
Please, Ralph. My sides are beginning to hurt, please. In fact, let me go and see to Chief. Find out what is keeping him in that room.
Maybe he's still trying to make up his mind.
Raphael, you of all people should be used to how the prince does his things by now. He has already made up his mind to help you. Thank you. So no need to entertain fears, okay? All right, just give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much.
Okay. When will you repent and desist from your evil ways? Aka, when? When people come to seek for monetary assistance from you, I think it's better you tell them you don't have the means to help them, instead of making them victims of your diabolical practices. When you want to help people, just help them with your open mind, and the good Lord will reward you. What you're doing is wrong. That poor man is out there, waiting expectantly, believing that you are a heaven-sent benefactor.
Which I am. Tell him I'll be with him in a minute.
Nekwa mwede O delugo, nekwa mbede delugo. If he can eme, amarifa yeme no bodo lisazo bayo.
I thank God that this thing only happened at the gate. Hey!
This is the saddest day in my life. The saddest day in the life of Mbede. That people should resort to the use of bomb.
Bomb?
To settle minor disputes, minor quarrels.
Bomb in Mbede.
But let me ask you, who do you think could have masterminded this?
Who else? If not Aka.
Akachubu.
Yes! Aka did it.
And I must summon an emergency meeting of the Council of Elders, the Kingmakers.
You better do.
Let's discuss this issue. It's becoming something else. But I hope there was no casualty.
I cannot tell. I've not known about that.
You are a liar. You killed her human nature. Farah was a gentle and kind soul. She didn't tell my father as she promised, but you arranged for her to get murdered.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't believe you. I know your type. And I pray God will punish you and those assassins you sent to murder Flora.
Wait. Are you serious like Flora murdered?
Don't give me that look. You killed her, so don't pretend.
Stop this! How could you ever think I have a hand in Flora's death? Fine, she caught you and I at the hotel, but that's taking suspicion to a ridiculous level. I don't have a hand in that girl's death. I beg you.
So if you didn't kill her, as you claim, who did? Flora didn't have any enemy as far as I know. But you made an enemy of her just because of all she got to know about you and I.
That's not true, my dear. That's not true. I agreed I was afraid of your father if he gets to know about you and I, but that's not enough reason for me to kill Flora. I might be a lot of things, but I'm not a murderer. I'm not.
Stop lying. I don't believe you. I will leave you with your guilt and I pray it eats you up. Don't touch me. Just let go of me. I don't ever want to see you again in my life, you murderer. I hate you. I said I hate you.